Hi, it's December 22nd. I missed December 21st because I got hijacked to the other side of the island as official driver. So today I'm going to do two videos. Look, props. I want to introduce you to an idea called project-based leadership training. Now, project-based leadership training, or PBLT, came out of a problem that we had in the martial arts community, and that problem was that martial arts schools started to sell leadership programs for some, extra amount of money, and those leadership programs had no curriculum. You add an extra class, they helped teach classes. Most teachers had about 5 things up their sleeve they could teach for leadership, but really had no formal training, no idea about how to go about it. So project-based leadership training, in a nutshell, is that we would change the way that we design our curriculum. And part of the curriculum would become the student's choice. And that choice was to be involved with something in the community that benefited something or someone, and that was of the student's own choosing, and that it was an opportunity for the student to take their martial arts off the mat or out of the dojo and put it to work in the world. Project was an experiential leadership training program. In other words, you learned leadership through the experience of having to do things that required you to be a leader, because you'd have to engage other people, you'd have to think about what you were going to do and design the program, implement it, and document it. And documenting is a very important part of the process, because this becomes something that's been lacking in the martial arts community. And I mean, not just lacking, it's like a giant elephant in the room that nobody talks about, is evidence. That we want an evidential-based curriculum that says, look, here is what we produce. Because what we produce right now, tournament fighters, kickers, punchers, grapplers, it's only a fraction of what we ought to be known for. But the documentation of these things is part of what project-based leadership training is about. I wanted to introduce you to this idea that in the future you'll sell your lessons like this. You'll say, Mrs. Johnson, what I do for a living is I teach people to manifest the philosophy of the martial arts in their lives. That is, the courtesy, the courage, the respect, the confidence, all those things that we talk about and practice on the mat, the concentration, all that stuff. But I teach them to manifest those things in their lives outside of my school and outside of the realm of anything that has to do with a kick, punch, or choke. Now let me give you some examples. Those things will be kept in your school's project portfolio. In fact, every master teacher should have a project portfolio, so that if a potential student goes to your website, they see the things that you actually do. Not the things you say about yourself, not the stuff that that was kind of passed on to us. Oh, the courtesy, the respect, the concentration, all those things. Because every martial arts school talks about those things, yes? But where we're taking those things and really applying them in the world, every instructor should be known for the quality of his or her work, not just for the rhetoric, yeah? Project-based leadership training, it's something you ought to know about. In 2011, it could easily become a redesign of how you teach and what you're known for in your community, and the value of your contribution to your community and to people's lives. This is the work we do in the 100.